filling the central Illinois sky. This is the Wabash Valley Produce Farm in Farina, Illinois. Illinois State Representative Blaine Willauer posting on social media tonight that everyone at the chicken farm is okay, but millions of eggs and birds are now gone.
There's nothing suspicious going on, just another coincidence. Apparently, we live in a world filled with coincidences, nothing to see here, and if you dare connect the dots, that's misinformation, okay? But yeah, at the same time that we have a egg farm, one of the biggest egg farms in America, up in flames, we also had this news article come out how a farmer must take out 4.2 million chickens after the bird flu hits Iowa egg farm. And overall, 92.34 million birds have been taken out since the outbreak began in 2022. And just so you guys can see down there, this article came out yesterday, May 29th. So yeah, just a coincidence, guys. We have that article come out yesterday, and then this happens today. Now, I'm sure if you've made it this far in the video, you know what's going on. But I cannot say what's clearly going on to those who have understanding, because if I did, this video would be taken down because it would be deemed misinformation. And we can't allow misinformation out there, can we? But yeah, to those who know, you know what's going on. But to those who do not know, just go ahead and believe this is all a coincidence. Nothing suspicious at all. Just carry on. But to those who can see what's going on, do not allow this to cause fear and anxiety, because that's exactly what Satan wants. No matter what happens down here, we are secure in the hands of God, and we can trust and follow him through the toughest times, no matter what. No matter what, guys. You focus your eyes upon him. Every news story you see, every news article, yeah, it's definitely scary down here. And if you're not a believer, you should be scared. But for the believers out there, focus on him. Keep your eyes in the word. Love on others. I would encourage to have some type of food supply, having some water. Be wise. Just be wise. But also don't focus and idolize your prepping abilities. You do what you can down here. Use the wisdom the Lord has given you, but you keep pushing forward every single day, taking it day by day. Love you guys all so much. We shall see how this all plays out in the future. We do know that this will increase the prices of eggs and chicken products for sure. Like, things are not expensive enough already. But hey, we know how this whole story ends. It's already been written. But we also know the hope that we have in Jesus Christ. So I love you guys all so much. God bless you. Remember, the just shall live by faith.
Hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakaha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to you brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. I'm the brother Malak from the Diligent Soldier Camp here in Boston, Mass. As always, I pray this lesson be edifying to the elect. Okay, the name of this one is Nothing is Coincidental, Everything is Spiritual. Nothing is coincidental, everything is spiritual. Okay, nothing is by chance, man. Everything is ordained by the Lord. Okay, so Scripture says, not even a fowl fall from the heavens, man, without the Lord sanctioning it. Nothing happens, man. You know, not a cookie gets sold in the yard without the Lord sanctioning it. All right, I'm not gonna say getting his cut, because you know that goes into something else, and that's wicked. But nonetheless, man, you know, you seen the video in the beginning of this lesson, the beginning of the video, how it was going into basically famine, man. You know, and the fact that we're gonna have to keep relying on faith, man. Okay, because we know that even though Esau's all behind it, as this Edomite looking guy pointed out, an article came out the 29th, and the very next day a huge fire breaks out in a farm, you know, killing thousands if not millions of chickens, man. And they've succeeded in basically killing, right, almost 100 million chickens, and chicken is something that's it's one of those products, man, food products or animal products that is very commonly sold throughout the whole, United States, man, whether it be in restaurants, whether it be in your home. Okay, chicken is something that's always being served, man, or bought. Okay, and but you see the plot, right? You see Esau doing what he does best, which is being the devil, by lying and basically, um, you know, working in the left hand side of the Lord, right? The sinister side of the Lord, which is that left hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And they're basically helping usher or push the famine, okay? Famine, they coming into this particular land, man, because 100 million chickens, man, is a lot. You're talking about a country that's a little over 300 Salakia, a country that's a little over 300 million in population. So hey, these things are happening, man, and they're not gonna stop there. There's other animals that they're often, whether it be sea creatures or land creatures. You know what I'm saying? This devil is doing everything in his power, okay, to do these things, man. And as I was saying, and as this man actually said, man, because he had a lot of good points, man, we're just gonna have to rely on the Lord, okay? This is nothing new, man. Famine is nothing new. It's actually judgment, man, okay, for the wicked, for the people that have been doing wickedly, man, okay? First scripture I want to get in, man, and I'm going to make this fast, is Matthew 4:4, right? It says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of power, man, Yahweh. Okay, in other words, we're not gonna live by the food, or we're not only gonna be relying on the food that man creates, man, or makes, or cultivates, or farms, or fishes. Okay, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God, man. And if we go to Isaiah 55:11, okay, it tells you, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Okay, and what is one of the things that the Lord has said out of His mouth, man, and shall be accomplished, right? Whereto He sends it is famine. Okay, we're gonna have famine of the word. That's gonna be a time where we're not gonna be in the highways and byways. There's not gonna be no new lessons being brought out, uploaded to the YouTube, to the unicorn. Okay, and but these things are going to happen, man. Just like Jacob's trouble, just like the MO to the TB. Okay, World War III. All right, we're seeing what's going on with Ukraine and Russia, right? NATO and the EU, right? Against the NATO, EU, Babylon against Palestine, right? And Israel, leading the pack of those dogs. You know what I'm saying? You got Taiwan and what is it, China? So things are happening, man. You know what I mean? These things are cooking up, and these are the things that the Lord said were going to happen, man. All right, the Lord is mustering. What is it? How does it go? He's basically putting these nations together to fight against one another, man, to judge them, man, in the Yahweh Shaphat, man, what's known as Armageddon, okay, the Lord's judgment, and these things are gonna happen, as the scripture says they're going to happen. Why? Because the word of the Lord does not come back void, man. Okay, it says it shall not return unto me void. Okay, but to stick to the topic, which is famine, this is Matthew chapter 24:7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. As I stated just a minute ago, right? You got China and Taiwan, right? You got Babylon and China. You got Babylon, Israel, NATO, and Palestine. You got Russia and Ukraine. You know what I mean? You got all these nations rising up against each other, man. You got weak nations, man, saying that they're not weak anymore, man, because they also got nuclear capability, man. Okay, it goes on to say, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Is this not something that we see all over the world now more than ever? Okay, famine in different places, man. Famine is coming to this particular country, Babylon. All right, these people are too comfortable and not gonna know what hit them. And the crazy thing is that they see that it's happening. It's not the same. It's not the same Babylon from fucking 5 years ago, before the demic, let alone 20, 30, 40 years ago, man. It's not the same. All right. But the beautiful thing about it is, man, that with faith, okay, with having faith, we're the elect, because this guy said in the video, if the believers, right, which is true, but the believers are the Israelites, in particular the elect. Okay, he said that the believers are gonna be good, that they don't have to worry about nothing, and that's true. The only thing is, he has the Christian version of that truth, man. Okay, for lack of another word or phrase, he has the Christian version, Salakia, which includes everybody, man. And by everybody, I mean all these other nations, man. When in reality, the Bible does not say that, man. It's all about the elect, man. Far from popular belief, or contrary to popular belief, and as of late, men talking about these different nations are basically listening and learning and coming into the truth. That's all BS, man. Unless they go back to their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I mean? King David. They're not gonna be redeemed. There's no redeeming these nations, man. It's only redeeming the ones that are coming back to the Lord, right? Because you only redeem what belongs to you, and these nations don't belong to the Lord. I mean, they do, right? But the Lord died for Yasha Allah, man, for Israel. Okay, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also the men and women of the diaspora, man, because we were spread out to all four corners of this world, man. So we are in all nations, man. All right. So next scripture I want to bring out is the book of Romans. Salakia. Isaiah 65:13, right? Because as we established in Matthew 24:7, it says that there's going to be famine, okay, and earthquakes, and even pestilence, and before I jump to the next scripture, that whole bird flu, it is a pestilence in itself, man. Even if they could be lying about it, which I doubt, but because these devils, man, they create these diseases, man, and infect the livestocks, man. Okay, which is still a pestilent, man, which is still the sword of the Lord. All right, and that's just how the Lord is bringing it. Okay, He could just snap His finger and birds, chickens, and all types of other animals could bring about diseases. Okay, that are transferred to people. But we know through these devils background check, man, that they're infamous for this, man. This is what they do. This is why the Lord created these bastards, man. Okay, so Isaiah 65:13 says, man, which is comforting, man, right? It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. In the midst of famine, everyone's going to be hungry, but his elect of Yasha'Allah of Israel are going to be eating, as it says here. My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Okay, and what did we read? A few scriptures before this, man, in Isaiah 55:11. Um, what it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereunto I sent it. And where does it, where and what what's also something that he's saying by his mouth, and it's going to happen and not going to come back void? What it says here in Isaiah 65:13, his servants is going to eat, his servants is going to drink, and his servants is going to rejoice. Okay, while everybody else is starving, while everybody else is thirsty to the point, man, that they're dying of thirst. Okay, and the scriptures even speak about the spirits, the spirits of people groaning, man, for agony. Okay, and that's what the Lord is bringing to these people, man. And this is going to happen, right? Because it's not going to come back void. The Lord said it. He's not a man that he should lie. So it's going to happen. You could bet your bottom dollar on that, man. This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 17. It says, for therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith, man. Okay? The just, the Israelites, okay? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But on top of that, okay, really the elect in this go around, the elect of our people, of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the 1/3 is going to make it and be protected by the Lord, be fed by the Lord, okay, have their thirst quenched by the Lord, man, okay, and rejoice because the Lord is doing all these things, and the elect finding comfort that the Lord is nigh, man. Okay, I'll leave you with this last one because it's important to know the definition of words. But the definition of the word faith is clearly stated here in the scriptures, man. In Hebrews 11:1, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for. Okay, we hope that the Lord is going to deliver us in these chariots, do we not? It says the evidence of things not seen. Now, though we seen chariots, right? We see them from far as little white, bright dots flowing around, zipping by in the sky, right? But we've never been delivered. We've never witnessed being delivered by it. So we have faith in these things, man. All right. Also, we hope in these last days and during famine, during Jacob's trouble, that the Lord feeds us and gives us to drink, right, and comforts us, as the scripture says that we're going to, how does it go? Let me get it real quick. Give me one chance. Okay, here it is. It's Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom And knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Okay, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Okay, and we fear the Lord, which is why we're coming back to him, right? Which is why we're doing what we're doing, going out there teaching, prophesying. You know, you brothers and sisters that tune in to listen and learn, you're doing the same by listening, learning, praying. Okay, so these things and faith, right? Having faith in those things that are going to be accomplished, man, that we hope for and are going to be accomplished and is going to happen. At the end of all that, man, because of the suffering and everything that we're going through right now, you know, that's going to be the stability and the knowledge, man, because we're all getting prepared now for the hard times to come. Because when famine hits, man, there ain't no, you know, even the famine of the word is going to come, man. Okay? When it's messed up out here, man, ain't nobody going to, you know, be out there prophesying. These things are not going to, these lessons are not going to be no longer uploaded in the in YouTube, man. You know, it's going to be very tough times out here, man. Okay? And these things are going to happen as the scripture, you know, as the apostle Tahar, also Ramlab and Gabar and Rakar, right, along with the bishops and elders. These things could happen in successions, man, one after another, and it could go fast, man. It could happen real fast, man. So we got to stay strong. We got to stay prayed up, man. Okay, and realize that all of this is not by chance, man. Nothing is coincidental. Everything is spiritual, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect. And in closing, I want to give all honors, all praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors again to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations to you brothers that tune in to listen and learn. And few sisters that stay in order and also tune in to listen and learn. And to you all, I'll say shalom.